It's Thursday morning, June the 16th, and I'm out in beautiful cathedral of nature here in, I want to say suburban Maryland, but it's more like rural Maryland, surrounded by horse farms in a secluded, wooded Christian retreat center, and it's just beautiful here, serene, very quiet. In fact, I'm keeping my voice down because there are other retreatants here. And it's primarily a place for prayer and for contemplation. There's a beautiful chapel here. It's a very simple but elegant place. And I'm going to call it an undisclosed location because of the temptation to find fellowship with one another. And I'm really here for one reason, and that is to pray for you, for our friends, our circle of friends at Faith in Action, which has grown over the years to in excess of 15,000 people in our inner circle, people who pray for us, people who give of their time, their talent, their treasure in the form of financial support. And I never want you to be reduced to a computer file number. So I take a file, in fact, I've got it right here on my trusty smartphone. I have a file right here on the phone of more than 15,000 names. And then in addition to that, all of our Facebook friends and our supporting churches, pastors, their pastoral staff members, lists of their names, and the congregations, and so on. So I got here yesterday, prayed through more than 5,000 of you by name, and I do it deliberately by name and out loud, because in even speaking your name, it makes me feel a lot closer to you, kind of bonds in a form of friendship that just can't be forged in any other exercise. So this has been spiritually refreshing for me. It's been a deeply meaningful exercise. I think this is the third year I've done it. Let's see, calculate back. Yes, this is the third year. And I learned better ways of doing it and handling it each and every time. You can hear my voice is a little bit rough because when you, even though I'm soft-spoken, I mean, my Pentecostal charismatic friends will imagine me strutting back and forth and yelling the names. That's not true. I have to respect the other retreatants here, and it's kind of my custom to pray somewhat quietly, and at times I reduce it to a whisper, but I'm still speaking each name. And the reason that I'm doing that is because first, I want to be able to pronounce the name, and sometimes I struggle. There's some challenging names out in our circle of friends, but in doing that, I hear your name, and it kind of echoes back to me. And there's something about the discipline of prayer in enunciating, articulating, uh, speaking something. So that's kind of part of the spiritual process, but it's been spiritually invigorating to me and deeply meaningful, and it makes me feel very close to you, so that as our friends grow, it's not simply just random computer pulls or segmentations, as they're called in the industry, but we're a family, and this reinforces that sense of family and friendship and partnership in the work that God has given us to do. So it's a pleasure to do this for you, and it's spiritually invigorating for me. So it's a win-win situation. I'll be here all day today. I'll pray. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'll pray into the evening hours, uh, get to bed early, then start first thing early tomorrow morning. So I just thought I would share that with you. And by the way, for those of you who sent in your prayer requests, these are just a few of the hundreds that I got. I'm going to take them to the chapel for a special time of prayer. So thank you for the joy of allowing me to pray with and for you, our friends of Faith in Action. God bless you all.